What's happening? What's happening, YouTube? It's Julian back again. Just Julian H. Don't forget the H. Giving you guys another video where I talk to you guys about health, success, and mindset. And today, oh boy, we got a juicy topic for today. And that is, when is it okay to have a cheat meal? Man, this one is juicy. Especially for those of us out here trying to be healthy, trying to do the right thing, especially right about now. It's the end of the year. As the recording of this video, it's December. We got about 10 days or so to Christmas. We got the end of the year, right smack in the middle of all the holidays. Got my Santa mugs, you guys can see. So look, it's gonna be definitely a time of the year where people consider falling off their plan, falling off their healthy lifestyle, putting the gym on the back burner, putting healthy food on the back burner. So this question is actually something pretty relevant for a lot of people, definitely those of us who are on the train, trying to do the right thing, trying to stick with things. And that's, when is it okay to have a cheat meal? You know, we got holidays coming up, different things you may be celebrating, whether it be Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Thanksgiving, New Year, whatever the case is. Most of us have, some kind of a life. We have a social life, we have family, we have friends. And along with that comes some temptations, you could say. And the biggest thing I want to bring to the light when answering that question is really the mindset. It's a case-by-case basis, but from personal experience, I can say this. I grew up, as some of you guys know, I always say it all the time, I grew up very unhealthy eating habits, very, very big on fried food, very big on Southern food. I'm from the South, from Memphis, Tennessee, right in the heart of the South. So the food I grew up eating was definitely not the healthiest. And when I finally got on track with being consistent with being healthy, it's when I kind of flipped some of those mental triggers. And just right off the bat, I'm gonna say this: I grew up with a huge sweet tooth. Like, dessert was my thing. You put a piece of cake in front of me, I'm gonna eat the piece of cake and probably the whole cake that it came from. And I tell you right now, I consider myself very healthy, very balanced, but I'm still gonna tear up some cake every now and then. In fact, on Christmas Day, I'm probably gonna tear up some cake on that day, some pie too, maybe some cookies, some ice cream, I don't know. And that's kind of the answer to the question. When is it okay to have a cheat meal? Well, first off, if you're doing your thing, if you're putting in the discipline you need to on a regular basis, normally, when it comes to having something that may not be so healthy, when it comes to having those things that don't have much nutritional value, you won't feel that guilty if you know, and only you really know. Your trainer may not know, your coach may not know, even me. I got plenty of clients, and they could tell me whatever, but you on the inside, you right here, you know when you're gonna feel less guilt or more guilt when you decide to indulge in whatever your flavor of the indulgence may be, if you've been doing the right thing consistently day in, day out. Because one quote unquote cheat meal is not going to completely kill your whole healthy lifestyle. It's not going to completely derail you, throw you off track. It's when we have multiple inconsistencies, multiple breaking of the pattern, breaking our habits. That's when it's not okay. It's different for everybody. Myself personally, I look at it like a 80-20, sometimes a 90-20 ratio. I know if I'm on track 80% of the time, sometimes 90%, depending on what I'm shooting for at that particular time, I know I got like a 10% to 20% window where I can indulge on things that aren't so healthy. So that's the first key thing. If you're doing your thing every day, you're trying your best, you're giving it your all, it's not going to kill you to have one reward, to have one indulgence, to fall to temptation one time. You'll bounce right back the next day if you look at it the right way. Second is just on the choice of words we're going to use. So really, I don't like the word cheat. I never want to feel like I cheat myself, like I cheat anybody, like I cheat God, like I cheat my insides right here. So if you're doing your thing most of the time, 80%, 90%, whatever the case is, 70%, depending on what your goal is personally, you won't feel like you're cheating if you have that reward. And that's the point right there. You can look at it like a reward. If during the week, 6 days a week, you're doing your thing, you're grinding in the gym, you're doing meal prep or, on the go healthier options, whatever your personal plan is, if you're sticking within that plan, when it comes to, I don't know, Friday night and Saturday night, you want to have, a cookie or two, or you going out for a social function, going out on date night, whatever the case is, you can have something not so healthy and be okay about it. And that's your reward. Now, sometimes it may take a certain building up to that point where you can have discipline to just have one reward and not go crazy. And in that case, maybe you need to go, for a certain amount of time, cold turkey off whatever your personal temptation is. That's something else I've done personally in the past. Is I know if I was really, really struggling and it was a really big challenge for me to wane off of certain things that weren't the best for me, I would go 21 days, I would go 2 weeks, I would go a week, maybe even a month, maybe even 60 days without falling into that temptation until I felt like I was strong enough to be able to live my life, be able to dabble here and there and get right back on track. So that's another pro tip, maybe another strategy that you guys can implement. But don't look at it like a cheat. You never want to cheat yourself. This is a lifestyle change that we're trying to do. This is not some quick fad. This is not something we're going to do for 2 days, stop, or even 2 weeks. This is a lifetime of building habits. And the best way to be sustainable in a lifetime of building habits is to change our mindset. So a couple hacks that have worked for me. Like I said, we're coming up on holiday time right now. This is so crucial. It's actually one of my favorite times of the year as far as being in the health and wellness industry. It gets kind of quiet in the gyms. People start to fall off a little bit. They're going to ramp back up in the beginning of the year, the new year resolution, all that good stuff. But really, if you at least just maintain through this time of year, you're going to feel so much better come January 1st. And I like to say this, look at this time of year now when these dates approach, these holidays as we call them, look at it as a holiday, not holidays, plural. And don't look at it like holidays, D-A-Z-E, I'm going to fall off my plan. Look at it like, okay, I'm going to have my get-togethers, my functions. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to live it up with my family, my friends, whoever it is. I'm going to enjoy that time. But I'm going to get right back to it. I'm going to get right back to taking care of myself, putting positive things inside my body, inside my mind, and you're going to feel so much better. So now, y'all, that's today's pro tips. Hope you guys got some value from these answers. Don't forget, go ahead and leave a like on this video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you like this and want more content coming just like this. Be on the lookout for new videos. Turn on post notifications. Follow me on Instagram too, guys. And in the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy holidays.